Well, that's Round Rock there. We just went through the Round Rock Passage. Over here is the Baths, fallen Jerusalem, backside of fallen Jerusalem. And we are getting bounced around. Not making much progress, but I think the waves are somewhat confused right now. We're on our way to Sint Maarten. We've got 88 miles to go. And all night to get there.
Woohoo, I can't wait. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, dead into the wind. And this is the only weather window that we've been able to find. Surprisingly, it's been just absolutely nuking, like blowing 30 to 35 out here. And that's makes it virtually impossible to go motor into the wind this way. And you could sail, but it would take you days. By the time you tacked back and forth, you barely make any progress. You would eventually get there, but it would take a long time. It's going to be this for the next 17 hours or something.
Hopefully not 17.
Not 17.
Probably more like 12.
We're going between 4.5 and 5.5 knots.
Well, just kind of slopping along. Making an astronomical 2, 3, maybe sometimes 4. Really having a great time. Great time.
Well, it's morning on our trip to Sint Maarten from the BVI's. I gotta tell you, it's been a brutal night. We've been getting like 2 and 3 knots. The prop's been cavitating because of the amount of up and down. One minute we're reaching for the sky, the next minute we're diving into a hole, and it just is it's really quite something. And we're almost there. We can see the island up in the clouds. But it's still looking, computer's calculating that we'll get there around noon. We've got 19 miles to go. We're just crawling. I'm hoping that with sunrise that everything kind of settles down for at least a little while. We should be in the lee of the island here, but the seas are so confused. There really isn't any wave pattern at all. They're just everywhere. So that's how it is. It's just, we kind of knew it was going to be this way. Just have to tough it out. Wendy's asleep and I'm tired. We're almost here. That's where we're headed. Of course, we're just barely going to miss the bridge opening, 11:30 bridge opening. So be it. This one's 3. Next bridge opening's 3 o'clock, but I think we're gonna probably put the dinghy down and go clear in the intervening time, and then we'll get that out of the way. Yeah, tired, and luckily the boat's in one piece. Here we are behind Elvis Magic, one of the other oysters. It was in the Oyster World Rally last year. Yeah, so it's 10:30 bridge opening, getting ready to happen. All the super yachts are lining up. some catamarans and other smaller boats. This is probably the last weather window for going upwind for the next week. And I think that might be motivating people. I'm just guessing, but that seems logical. So if you're going to Antigua, it's the time to do it right now.
Look, Kevin, the St. David's here. Want to go beyond below decks?
Not really.
No, not really.
Part of that show. Ugh.
Very strong winds here in St. Maarten. So this boat's having some difficulty maneuvering. Sure if they're planning to go for the bridge opening or if they're trying to repark. It's blowing 30. Looks like they're planning to anchor. So they're lining up again. Let's watch. He had to drive this boat stern to upwind to get it to line up, just like ours. Too much windage. Well, it's not me. Kevin. So I don't have to do these tough things. This is coming in. So, gonna have a little squall line if they don't hurry. No pressure. Looks like they've got it.
Was to leave on the 4 o'clock bridge here from Simpson Bay Lagoon in Dutch St. Maarten, and we decided against it because it's just blowing. It's blown up into the 30s like it has been for the last couple of days. Weather systems haven't really changed. Where the sea state is above 3 meters between here and Antigua, and there's just no need. There's no need to go out there and beat up the boat and ourselves. And it's something we're not Eric Andrus or whatever his name was who loves doing this stuff, or even John Kretschmer, who sees a major weather pattern forming up and wants to go out in it. We don't do that, and that's how we stay safe. We love having great sporty sails, and we're happy to sail into the mid-20s. That's fun. But when you get up into the 30s, it's usually not fun anymore. It's kind of scary, and you know that if any little part breaks or fails, you can lose the rig. You're gonna be stuck out in the ocean and the rest of it. So we don't do that. It's kind of a lesson for other cruisers. Also, that when you're planning an itinerary, you're expecting to be someplace and catch a flight home or whatever. You got to add in 5 days here and 5 days there. Make sure that you don't get yourself stuck with feeling like you have to go. Push it back in. Look at this. After doing this channel for 7 years, actually longer than that, 8 or 9 years, 150 episodes at the time I was filming this, 153 or 4. Anyway, I can tell you that there's a lot of people that, like armchair sailors out there that say, oh, you're just being a pansy about the whole thing, just go, blah, 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 what'd you buy an oyster for if you're not going to use it? We've been in these types of conditions before. The boat can totally handle it, and so can we. There's no point in it. Like I said, it's not fun. It'll be 18 hours or 14 hours of misery, and we'll have water coming in through our hatches and all sorts of other stuff that you have to wipe up and clean, or else it's going to damage the wood. And it's just a word to the wise. Don't go out in conditions that are going to prove dangerous. Got a big barge coming into the lagoon, and it looks like a trashed catamaran of some sort that they must have pulled off of a reef somewhere. Just the middle section, it's a huge piece of superstructure. I could get it off if we lift it up.
That's pretty heavy.
Can you just flip it up over the anchor?
It's full of water.
Yeah, no, but can you lift it up at all? And then if it just comes over the top here, it'll. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I thought you were tingy, dude.
That's alright.
Oh.
Clear it out.
But thank you so much. Looking for the 4 o'clock outbound. About 4 minutes.
all clear to go, please. Press it up. I'm sure they have a lot of vessels there. Let's go, Catamaran. You gotta pick it for yourself. Let's go. Last 40 yachts for the outbound is Simpson Bridge. Captain, you're gonna have to proceed the bridge, Captain. You can't stand way back there and expect to get on the bridge.
Okay, so now we're outside the bridge. We're just in the bay. I guess this is actually Simpson Bay, and then the lagoon is the Simpson Bay Lagoon. But got the hotels around, and it's a little bit more protected here behind that reef. Idea is to leave tomorrow about 4 o'clock in the morning, and head on down to Antigua. So that's the plan. Get up early.